everybody? I'm Mike Blankenship. Alongside me is Walter Dixon. Walter, we are here. Going to welcome everybody to the very first edition of Wildfire Championship Wrestling Reignition.
Reignition, Mike. Relighting the fire. That's what we're all about here. Going to talk it up about Wildfire Championship Wrestling WCW coming this month, January 27th, to Pike County Central High School, our alma mater. We're going in for Winter Brawl at the Hawk's Nest, Mike.
You know, it has been 20 years since I have been inside that gymnasium. It's going to be great to be back home, that's for sure.
Well, you know, I've been there a few times myself because of, the kids having shows and dances and cheer and basketball and whatever else. But, as far as being there for anything other than that, hey, it's been that long for me too.
Absolutely. It's going to be great. Going to be a great night of professional wrestling. Tickets are available. General admission, $10. Ringside, $15.
Hey, ringside tickets for $15, close enough to feel the action, folks. You can't beat that.
No, you're right there with the action, with the stars of Wildfire Championship Wrestling. And like I said, benefiting the Pike County Central Hawks cheerleading squad. What, they've got a trip coming up to Florida in February?
Absolutely. The Pike County Central cheerleaders are going to national cheer competition, Orlando, Florida. They'll be leaving out early in February, and this whole thing is for them. They're sponsoring the show, and everybody come out, get your tickets. You can get them ahead of time, as Mike said, and get your tickets and support your Pike County Central cheerleaders.
You know, hopefully those girls will be able to duplicate what the guys are doing in Wildfire Championship Wrestling and bring back some gold.
Bring back some gold, that's right.
We definitely need some gold in Pike County, Kentucky, and if anybody can do it, those cheerleaders can. Walter, going to be, like I said, great card. The debut of Hillbilly Gill.
Hillbilly Gill. I don't know a lot about him, but he looks like he's going to be fun to watch. That's for sure.
Wheelwright, Kentucky's own Hillbilly Gill making his debut. Wildfire Championship Wrestling also on that card. Former junior heavyweight champion Corey Sparks going up against Omega D.
Omega D, big guy. He is loosely affiliated with another name that's going to be showing up on that card. We'll talk about in a few minutes. But I've looked into this Omega D. He is a huge, huge guy. And I'm going to be honest, as much as I like Corey Sparks, folks, this Omega D is going to be a handful for Corey.
Don't count Corey Sparks out so fast. He has had some great matches in the past with Kobe Carmichael. Granted, Carmichael victorious, capturing the junior heavyweight title from him. But hey, it's anybody's day. Anything can happen. Wildfire Championship Wrestling, we all know that. Also on the card, former NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion Kerry Morton. This is the match you were talking about, going up against
Gaston LaRue.
Yes, absolutely.
Mr. By the Book, Gaston LaRue. I've been doing some research on this cat too. He's, again, junior heavyweight guy, so he's a little on the smaller side, but he is a super talent in the ring. And going up against someone, the Golden Boy, as Gaston LaRue stated in one of his YouTube or Facebook videos, Kerry Morton, the Golden Boy of NWA, Gaston wants to show that he belongs in that same sentence.
That's one thing that you've got to prove. Does he really belong there, or does he just think he does?
Well, from what I've seen of the kid, he's a super talent. He is really super talented, and he is the nephew of the one and only Lash LaRue.
Well, maybe he does belong there. We'll find out. Also on the card, junior heavyweight champion Kobe Carmichael going up against Tyler Logan.
Now, this Tyler Logan, I've been hard-pressed to find a lot of information on him. A few of his matches are available online, but he looks like a pretty good-sized kid. I'm wondering if he's not one of those that's on the fence between junior heavyweight and heavyweight, which may end up being a detriment to Colby. Colby's definitely in that junior heavyweight category, and for a guy that looks like this Tyler Logan, may be a little bit above Colby's weight class, so to say.
Well, never count him out. One thing for sure, if anybody can bring their A game, it's Kobe Carmichael, and he will do so January 27th at Pike County Central High School. Also in action, Reese Ramon versus Betty D. The ladies are going to be in action.
Got to get the ladies involved here, folks. It's not often that we have a women's match, especially in our local area. And this is two women that are definitely up there as far as talent goes. They're on the verge of making it big time. So catch it now before they really do hit it.
Absolutely. You got your opportunity to see them. So get out, do so. What really has me concerned, the special announcement. The franchise Shane Douglas has something to say to the human horror movie, the ruggedly handsome homicidal maniac, Adam Newsom. I'm going to tell you something right now. The last time we saw Shane Douglas in Wildfire Championship Wrestling, he and Adam were loading A. Dick Vickers in that coffin in Betsy Lane and wheeling his rear end out the door.
That's right. But the match started out as Shane Douglas versus Adam Newsom. And, well, Shane had just had enough of A. Dick Vickers and all that mess with Nick Hamrick. So he really he started out on one side and ended on the other. I'm interested to see what this special announcement is coming from him. This is an NWA and ECW world champion we're talking about here, folks, and he's coming out with a special announcement for our very own human horror movie, Adam Newsom.
Well, like I said, they were loading A. Dick Vickers up in that casket, wheeling him out. A. Dick Vickers, I don't even think he thinks pineapple goes on pizza. That shows exactly how much he knows.
Yeah, some people you just can't get right.
Yeah.
Looks like, we also have several other names showing up on the card that night. Arson, Blazing Eagle, the Russians, and following in there with Kerry Morton comes his father, living legend, Ricky Morton.
That's right, WWE Hall of Famer Ricky Morton gonna be on hand, one half of the world-renowned Rock and Roll Express, 9 times NWA World Tag Team Champion alongside with Robert Gibson. It's gonna be great to have Ricky on hand with us. Like I said, doors open 6 p.m., bell time at 7, general admission $10, ringside seats $15, and not to mention, Boulder, we're going to be there.
We're going to be there. That's absolutely right. And hey, what better than the official voices of Wildfire Championship Wrestling?
They couldn't do it without us.
In our home gym.
That's it. We're going home.
Yeah, that's right. It's time to go home, folks.
I am tickled to death. When they told me we were doing Pike County Central High School, I said, you know what? I'm in. Say no more. What do I have to do?
Absolutely. Again, be in our home, our alma mater. We both graduated high school there. We love the people here. This is our home county, our home school, our home area. We love all the people here, and we want each and every one of you to come out and enjoy a fantastic night of local wrestling.
We went through that card, but there is also another Pike Central Hawk on that card that I just found this out. Colby Carmichael graduated in 2010.
That's correct. Colby Carmichael, another hometown boy. Another one that's his alma mater. So, hey, come out and support another local hero, folks.
Folks, I'm going to tell you something right now. 2023 was a great year for Wildfire Championship Wrestling. From Jenkins to Wheelwright to Betsy Lane, Floyd Central, Shelby Valley, and multiple points in between. Great action, and it can only get better. Big names coming to the area. Hey, Wildfire Championship Wrestling, by all means, is got to be the greatest professional wrestling organization in the region.
Absolutely, in the region, and I would say it's getting up there as far as the nation.
Absolutely.
I know that may not sound kosher to some folks. They like to think of a few other three-letter words, three-letter organizations that they think of in the global community, but hey, Wildfire Championship Wrestling is putting up some of the best wrestling in the nation.
I think we're more talented than WWE.
Yeah,
absolutely.
As far as wrestling, no doubt.
And commentary.
Well, yeah, commentary for sure.
We can't sell ourselves short.
I mean, hey, I challenge you, Michael Cole. Can I say that?
While you're at it, Excalibur, take that mask off and come down here and do something about it. You got it. Guys, it's going to be awesome. I am tickled to death. Like I said, doors open 6 p.m., bell time at 7. There is only one way to catch the action of Wildfire Championship Wrestling, and that is to get your butt in a seat.
Absolutely. $10. Again, $10 general admission, $15 ringside. Guys.
Look, it's like this. $10, think about it. You get a ticket. Okay, 2 tickets is $20. Some people can't even take their old woman out for dinner that cheap.
Most people are spending between $5 and $14 on a cup of coffee at Starbucks every morning. Hey, skip 2 cups of coffee, folks. Come on. Go to Walmart and buy you some Folgers. Let's go.
Like I said, going to benefit the Pike County Central High School cheerleading squad. I mean, hey.
Hey, get these girls, they've been working hard. You're talking about you've got 2-3 feeder schools coming into Pike Central. I know most of you understand that. But the girls from Johns Creek, most of these girls are 2, 3, 4-time state champions. All of these girls at Pike Central have been to state championship after state championship after state championship. They're constantly working their butts off to get to where they are. And this is now 2 years in a row that they have qualified for nationals, going to Orlando, Florida, Disney World. I'm sure you've all seen it on ESPN, ESPN2, or ESPN the Ocho, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But, you've seen it on ESPN, the national cheerleading competitions. Hey, these girls have worked their tails off to get there. And, we just asked that everybody come out and support them.
I've seen a lot of commentary in my past, a lot of comments on Facebook, social media, the internet, that cheerleading is not a sport.
Well,
I'm going to tell you something right now. Those girls are athletes, bar none.
Bar none. Hey, you got to think, a lot of the big names in women's professional wrestling today were cheerleaders.
Absolutely. Like I said,
I'll go ahead and throw one name out there, Charlotte Flair.
I did not know that.
Absolutely.
Really?
Charlotte Flair was a cheerleader.
Hey, you got to start somewhere.
And these girls, once you reach the state and national level, it's true competition.
Sky's the limit.
Unlike football, baseball, and basketball, where you have multiple games that you can go through every season, you have to have a winning record to make a playoff or a championship series, whatever the case may be. Mm-hmm. These girls only get to compete 3 or 4 times a year. They have to build and be ready to compete 3 or 4 times a year. They have 2.5 minutes to go out there, give it everything they've got, and one little mistake can be the difference in first and last.
Absolutely. Like I said, it is a great honor to be back in our home area, Pike County Central High School, supporting the girls, doing what we love to do. I just honestly, I don't know what else to say for it. I mean, it's tickled me to death.
Yeah. And I think I know exactly what to say, Mike.
What's that?
Go Hawks.
Go Hawks. I'll tell you what, guys. Check us out on Facebook, Wildfire Championship Wrestling. We're going to be there, Pike County Central High School, January 27th. Doors open 6 p.m., bell time 7. Get your woman, get your kids, get your mother-in-law, hell.
Bring your grandma out.
Bring somebody.
Grandpa, God knows Grandpa loves wrestling. I haven't met a grandfather in my life that didn't love wrestling.
Absolutely. Especially when there was women on the card.
Absolutely.
All right, folks. For Walter Dixon, I'm Mike Blankenship. Until next time, so long from the Bluegrass State.